36 months. When you show them the 60-month option next, the more comfortable payment next, guess what? 36 months. 60 months don't look that bad compared to 36 months. But if you start at 60 months, you have nowhere to go except 72 and 84 months. And guess what? Now you just made it that much more difficult for them to potentially get their loan bought, because those are much longer terms, far longer terms than a lot of lenders even feel comfortable dealing with. It's a lot easier to go down than it is to go up. So when you start off at 36 months, going through the benefits of that, how they save money, how they reduce the term, how they can pay it off quicker, then you go to 60 months, where it's what we call comfortable, significantly less than 36. But we also call it flexible because you can take the benefits of the 36 months. You can pay it off early. You can build equity quicker. You go through that benefit. Now, we also have the 48-month, which is what our customers call the best of both worlds. It's significantly less than 36. That's a little bit higher than 60, but you get the same benefits of 36 by paying it off early. Learning how to go through those things and educate this person to justify your price rather than negotiating your price. Okay? Number 6, understand. You will most definitely potentially get an objection when it comes to down payments. Educating this person on how the more you put down, the lower the balance. The lower the balance, the lower the payments. The lower the payments, you save money on finance charges. You pay it off quicker. You get a chance to enjoy a clear title. Same exact process, but very few think this way. And I want you to understand something too. You can decrease the amount somebody may be putting on a down payment without discounting the vehicle, which means that the dealership and you still make your money. You can adjust monthly payments without discounting the vehicle, which means that you still maintain your profit margin. Whenever the price, the overall price, the big picture view of the vehicle begins to be reduced, now everybody's money is being cut. And you hear sales consultants saying how I wish I made more money. Well, you gave away everything under the sun. Learn how to justify rather than just, let me go talk to my manager, and give it up. Educate these people, because many times they just don't know. And number 7 is, how do you overcome and combat the trade? Some people go to Edmunds, very few, but most go to Kelley Blue Book. And Kelley Blue Book is notorious for telling the person, when you go to the dealership, you should request this price for your vehicle. And you know what? People come in, the vehicle, you're offering them 8. Kelley Blue Book says they should get 11. And they say, I want 11 or I'm walking. You know what, ma'am or sir, what that means? That makes you just like everybody else. Matter of fact, if it was my vehicle and $3,000 difference, I can get 11, but I was being offered 8. You know what I want to do? I'd walk too if they didn't do it. But why don't we do this? I know you told me you went to Kelley Blue Book, so I want to pull up Kelley Blue Book with you, all right? Because I'm sure you already know this, but Kelley Blue Book is owned by Auto Trader. Auto Trader buys vehicles. The way Kelley Blue Book makes their money is through advertising and things like that. But they also have an option on the site where you can push a button and it'll show you what they'll be willing to buy your vehicle for. So let's agree on 3 things. Number 1 is, if we go to Kelley Blue Book, okay, and what they're willing to offer you is much higher than what it is that I'm offering, I will take you down there and help you sell it myself, because it'll benefit us. Because the quicker that you can you can sell your vehicle, the quicker you come back and you buy this one. Number 2 is, if we look at it and we're only off by maybe $100, $200 either direction, I'll make it right. And number 3 is, if what they're offering you for your vehicle is less than what it is that we're offering, we'll just agree that this is a good opportunity. Fair enough? Fair enough. And then you go to Kelley Blue Book on your computer, let them see it. Now, what will happen when you go to Kelley Blue Book is this. It's going to ask you questions. It's going to say, has the vehicle been in an accident? How many miles is on it? Any insurance claims on it? How many key fobs are with it? All types of questions about cosmetics, about the workings of the engine, all things that most consumers don't think about. And what happens, I've done this thousands of times, 9 out of 10 times, it's going to spit out a number much less than what your dealership was offering. Okay? But again, most people have an emotional connection to their trade as opposed to a logical way of looking at it, all the things that factor in the value of a vehicle, okay? But as opposed to being condescending or saying, what, are you crazy? No. Compliment the individual. Whether they object the price, to down payment, to MSRP, to trade, whatever, always compliment. Right? Never fight. It does not benefit you at all to fight or insult these people. But educate them. And by educating them, when you educate them the right way, many times, it's a lot easier for them to make that smart, safe buying decision and do business with you. And I'm going to throw one extra one in here. And that is when they want to shop around. They'll say, well, I want to I don't want to make the first decision. I want to shop around and make sure I'm getting the best price. That's just how I do things, the way I do business. You have to be aware. See, what I've done for sales consultants that I train at dealerships all around the country is, let's take the top 6 or so publicly traded automotive groups in the country. You got Penske, you got Sonic, you got Berkshire Hathaway, you have AutoNation, you have Group 1, you have Lithium Motors. Let's use them. All of these are publicly traded companies, and they list all of their quarterly filings on the internet. So what I've done is I've printed out the financial quarterly report for all of these stores, and I keep it right with me, okay? So when a person says they want to shop around, another thing I suggest you should do is you should keep a map of whether you're a Ford dealership, other Ford dealerships in your area, if you're a Honda dealership, other Honda dealerships, other Toyota dealerships, you should keep a map of that printed out in your work area. So when they say I want to shop around, you know what? I totally understand that. It makes you, makes you typical. You want to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck. And at the end of the day, I'm right there with you. So why don't we do this? Here's a map I have. I'm going to show you all of the other dealerships that we have here in the surrounding area. And you want to know something, ma'am or sir? Here's the fact. On their filings, on their reportings, they all list what the gross profit margin is, okay, for each dealer group. The margin from the highest earning gross profit margins on new vehicles to the lowest ranges from 6.5% to 5.7%. That is 0.8% of difference. And if you multiply 0.8% times 30, 40, 50, 60, $70,000, it still comes out to a fairly insignificant number. Now, if you could show this person with this map that what they would have to do is leave your dealership, go to this dealership, which may be 5 miles away, this which may be 10, this one which may be 15, this one may be 20, what have you. Spend 2, 3, 4 hours in each one just to find out who is the lowest priced one in an effort to save 4, 5, 6, let's say $700. How much is their time worth, or are they willing to do that? Or would it make more sense for them to just authorize right there so I can go ahead and get our detail department to get your new vehicle primed, clean to shine so you can take it out and ride out of here with it today? You have to begin to, don't fight, educate. In order for this person to go out and find out who has the lowest price, they got to go to all these dealerships, sit through all of these different sales sessions or processes to save $300, $400, $500. That doesn't even make sense. But most sales guys, when they say, well, I'm just going to shop around, okay, well, here's my card. No. Let me explain to you what's going to happen, because I know when they leave, they may not come back. Strong chance they're not coming back. So you do everything you can to educate them on, hey, listen, let me give you everything you need right here where you can make this decision, okay? And some people say that's being pushy. Not being pushy, that's being efficient. All right. Now, I hope that these tips helped you out. I have a lot more coming. Just pay attention, click, join, subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking for, if you want your sales team to be able to perform better, hold more growth, hey, listen, send us an email, give us a call, go to the website. I'm Brian Maxwell, the owner of Sales Professionals of America Recruiting, and I look forward to seeing you at the